You know what? I see why the Lord ain't make me a millionaire yet. I keep spending it on matchas. I just go to Starbucks every day.
I would love to introduce you guys to our next speaker. This is Andrea Kelly. Her company is Living in Pursuit. So she is a business coach and consultant, does all kinds of amazing work. So I'm gonna let her tell you a little bit more about what she does.
Yes.
And don't give her a line anymore.
First of all, thank you, Miss Dana, for this opportunity. Hello, everyone. My name is Andrea. I swear to you all, I know how to spell, but for some reason, that does not say vision. But it's okay. We got it, okay? But, so, I am an entrepreneur. I am a multifaceted creative, so I basically know how to do a lot of things. I'm a singer-songwriter as well. I am a vlogger and a YouTuber, as you can see. And I basically help entrepreneurs bring their vision to life. So if you have an idea, if you have some type of, vision, then I help you bring that to life through marketing, business development, things like that. But also on the consulting side, I help workforce development institutions. So I create career readiness programs. I create pathways for other multifaceted creatives like myself. So that's what I do. But tonight, I really want to talk to you guys about vision. I want to talk to you about vision in pursuit, and as an entrepreneur, how to pursue your vision, but also having resilience, having patience with that vision, right? So before we get started, I do have some questions, right? Everyone in here has a business, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you have a vision for your business, right?
Yes, ma'am.
How long have you been in pursuit of that business? About a year? Have you always known that you're going to be an entrepreneur?
Yeah.
You always knew it?
Yeah.
Okay, she said no. She said no. So, right now, some of you are in pursuit of business. You started your business, you've been on that path, right? Have you begun to get frustrated with the business? Are you frustrated with the timing? Are you frustrated with the results?
Yes.
Some of you may even be on your content creation journey, right? You may be putting out videos. You may be just wondering, why is it taking so long? Why is this vision not coming to life, right? So tonight, I really want to dive into that. I want to talk about vision, but I really want to grasp the art of timing. It's going to take a while for your vision to come to life, but you have to stick with it. If you know in your heart that you desire to be an entrepreneur, you don't want to work for anybody else, you want to do your own thing, you have to first believe in that vision, but you also have to have patience. And I know your generation, y'all want it now. I want it now. I want 1 million followers tomorrow. I want to put out the video and I want it to go viral. I want to put out the business and I want to get 1 million customers that same day, right? But sometimes in entrepreneurship, it does not work like that. Have you all experienced that? Have you experienced the timing of your business, the growth, all of the things? So I'm going to share a little bit about me. Let's talk about social media, because this is going to be a hard one for some people, right? So as you can see, I started my YouTube channel in 2017. I posted a few videos here and there, but then I stopped. I was not consistent at all. I couldn't see the vision for YouTube, right? It was just so much, right? But in 2023, I made a decision to fully document my journey as an entrepreneur, as an artist, as just a creative, being in pursuit of what it is that I just felt like I was supposed to do, right? So I started taking it seriously. In 2024, I released videos every week, every single Sunday. I uploaded a video. And I did that for about a year. sharing my experience of pursuing my music journey. While I was in the studio, while I was just putting together the videos and things like that, I documented that whole thing. It's on my YouTube. Throughout that time, I reached thousands of views, but I haven't gotten monetized yet. That's what we all want, right?
Yes.
Yes. I want to live off of YouTube. I want YouTube to pay my bills, right? But that takes time. I'm not monetized yet. I started in 2017. It's 2026 now. I started taking it serious in 2023. It still has not monetized yet, but I have a vision for it. I see people Googling my name in the Google search bar. And as soon as they do that, my videos will pop up. When I do the marketing, when I come out and do things like this, when I'm in front of people, when I'm performing, when I'm singing, people will be able to Google me and it'll be directed to YouTube. It will be directed to my social media accounts. But how are they gonna find me if I stop posting? How are they gonna find me if I just give up? If I stop being consistent, right? How are they gonna find me? We don't know. So, while I am consistent, consistency doesn't always equal success. I've been doing this for years. I have not been successful yet. I believe it. I see it. It's in the vision, right? So time is always going to be the determining factor towards everything that you pursue. Well, I thank y'all for this time.
Thank you for coming. So I want to say one thing, which I think is significant. Like you're talking about, like grabbing opportunities, living in pursuit, right?
Right.
So the reason that she is here is because she walked up to me.
I did.
This is true.
I did.
This is how you create opportunities for yourself. She's doing public speaking, setting that goal for herself. She came to the CEO roundtable, and then she came up to me after and said, here's who I am. I would love to have coffee with you. Can we talk about how I can connect with your student? And we had coffee,
Yes.
and now she's here. See how that works?
I love it.
You create opportunities for yourself by not being scared and opening doors, right?
Thank you for that.
You're welcome. Yeah, I'm glad you're here.
Thank y'all.
Awesome.
Thank y'all so much. That went so incredibly good. I am so excited for what is to come after this because I'm not gonna lie, I was a little nervous, but of course, once you get into it, the nerves go away. But just coming here, I prayed and I really was just like spending a little time with God in my car. But I'm so glad that I did this. I'm so glad that I did not allow fear or anxiousness to stop me from doing this because it was well received. And they gifted me a birthday cake. Y'all know I'm finna tear this up. Y'all already know. Like I said, tomorrow, we are putting our actor hat on. Okay? Because she's gonna be an actress. Okay, tomorrow. She's a speaker today. Actress tomorrow. Okay, that's how the multifaceted strategist works. Okay, that's how we do it. that's how I roll. Okay, that's just how I roll. I will see you guys tomorrow. What's up, y'all? So I am here. I'm sitting in a room right now, but everybody's outside taking a little break. I don't know all of my lines. I do not know all of my lines, but I have some of them memorized. I have, a good amount memorized. Doesn't she look like a news anchor? Reporting live here from Baton Rouge. Like, she's a natural, right? So, yeah, we're just waiting until everybody gets here, and then we're going to start filming. So, I'm only allowed to show you guys my scenes. So, yeah, we're not going to show everything else. We're just going to show my scenes, which is fine. But, yeah, I'm so excited. This is so cool. Like, we in here. So I am just in the car doing some touching up, but we are about to head to do my scene. They had filmed a scene inside there, but now we're about to go across the street to the park. And yeah.
It's my search party.
Here they come.
They got other search parties.
Look.
The news lady reporting already.
The news lady. Reporting live. So yeah, we about to go over here and do the scene. They're setting up right now. I got my handpiece in. Like, she's a news lady for real. Don't play with her. Don't play with her. Got some lip gloss, lipstick, whatever that is. Got some lip gloss on. About to take this gum out. But yeah, we about to go to the crime scene.
Action!
Good evening. I'm Naya. The search party back here. There's a search party back here. I'm trying to figure out where.
News anchor take 2. Action!
Good evening. I am Naya Rains here.
Alright, feed us something else.
Give me some more. A piece of clothing here was discovered earlier today. Nearly 30.
Believed to belong to me. Oh, we found something.
Found. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We're getting but we're getting something.
We found something.
A sock.
We
looking good.
We're
Doing horrible here. Okay.
I didn't know you said, so if you would have said,
That's
we're
right,
doing horrible.
that's Bite us. Too.
News anchor take 4. Action!
Good evening. I'm Naya Bennett here, reporting live in Baton Rouge, where a recent discovery was found on the whereabouts of Trevor Rains. Trevor Rains, a Baton Rouge native, was discovered missing 5 months ago. And earlier today, a search team canvassing around actively here today have found a piece of clothing that is said to belong to him.
What's going on, man? We right here on set of Inherited. You dig? Shout out my dog Naya Bennett. Nah, shout out to Drea K. She always come through. You heard me? Amazing artist, amazing influencer, and
stop
just
it.
overall person. You hear me?
Won't stop it.
My dog for sure. Shout out to director Coco Love,
Director Coco,
Bear
he
Hammer
said.
Productions. Yeah,
Period.
that's what we doing.
Don't nobody else want to say Trevor?
Trevor!
Forget y'all. Seen anyway.
So look, bro. Hold up, I'm gonna put mama.
Lineup of vendors sitting around the room if y'all want to go check them out. I also have an amazing lineup of music artists. Are y'all excited for tonight? Yes. That's what I love to hear. So without further ado, welcome to Sweetheart Sessions. Are y'all ready to get started? Yes. Awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and open us up. This is a poem that I literally just wrote last night. So one thing that I asked, it is International Women's Month, also known as Women's History Month. So I asked all my poets at the beginning of the month when I was planning the event to look inside and determine what it is, what it feels like to be a woman. Whether that be the injustice that we face, the things that we go through on a daily basis, whether we remember our ancestors through our womanhood, whatever it is, I asked them to write about what it's like to be a woman. As our men are performing, I also asked them to write about what it is to love a woman, what it is to be involved with a woman, whether that be your family member, your girlfriend, whoever it is. So can I please get a big round in general. Thank you guys so much. So this first piece that I'm gonna perform before we get started, I wrote it last night, as I said earlier. This is called A Woman Scorned. I am Miss Madass, if you've never, heard of me. So this is called A Woman Scorned. My quote that I would like to start off before I read this poem is, "Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned." Thank you. The angry black woman, eyes like a fox, tongue with the ability to speak life or wish death, a face that rests in what most would consider a bitch-like manner. So tell me, why am I angry? Is it the way my voice doesn't ask permission before it enters a room? Or the way it echoes like every ancestor you tried to silence found a home in my chest and decided to speak all at once? Is it the way I walk, too blunt, too confident, like I know something you don't? The truth is, I do. My granny said, keep your head up, not so you could admire me, but so I would never learn how to bow down. Shoulders back, not for posture, but to carry what she couldn't put down. Walk like you matter, because the world will spend your whole life trying to convince you that you don't. So I do. I walk like I'm the shit because generations of women were treated like they weren't. I speak loud because silence has never protected us. I look you in your eyes because shrinking was never in my bloodline. So no, I am not angry. I am aware. And if that feels like fire to you, maybe it's because you've only been comfortable watching me burn. So don't quote fury at me like I'm something to fear. Fear the moment I stop explaining myself. Fear the moment I stop translating my existence into something you can digest. I am not your stereotype. You cannot box me in. You cannot define me, and I am not your lesson in diversity, equity, and inclusion. I am a black woman that does not need to comfort you to exist. Thank you.
What's crazy is that I didn't even tell y'all where we were and what we were doing. I'm so sorry. I apologize. But yeah, so we are at this event. It's called Sweetheart Sessions, the Sweetheart Sessions. We're here. It's a poetry / live music event. After I left, I really just wanted to enjoy my night, y'all. I wanted to enjoy my night, so I just came out here, solo dolo, of course. And yeah, my hair's a mess. What is going on? But yeah, I just decided to come out here, have a good time, have a drink, get some food. This is my first time eating at KOK Wings. That's where we are. KOK Wings and things. We are here. So yeah, I'm about to go back inside and enjoy the rest of the event. After this event, I'm gonna swing by my brother's event. He is at, is it called Bianca or Blanca? Yeah, I don't know what it's called, but we're gonna go there. It's a restaurant / lounge or something on Corsi, so we're gonna go there after this. So yeah, let's go back in here and enjoy our nice solo dolo period. Look, y'all, look what I told y'all. If y'all see me wearing my clothes, don't judge me, okay?
I want to out. You scratching on my back, you know that not to be. Don't stop. Guess that's what they call really making love. Wait.
Turning practice to perfection took some trying. Who'd have thought that I'd get my next blessing from some lines? I turned this rap into my profession and defied all they projections. No ceiling on what's manifesting in my mind, cause I get stronger when the pressure build. More hunger, what's next to kill. Grind with the time I had and get paid over time. This so refined, just peep the detail. And it's all for retail. I used to get my inspo from the store, that was for... Now we don't cross my mind so much cause everything high. I don't even check the traffic flow cause everything fly. Before us whips, now I got extra keys. Just text my lady, I'm the greatest, she said yes indeed. Can't play it safe, I'm taking risks cause I know what could be. Where that could lead, you best believe I'll be the first to see. I paid the price to know my worth so I can't work for free. And put my
What's up, y'all? Welcome back. So today is Sunday. I am about to go to Ruckus to do some... Oh, why am I out of breath? I can never talk. I am on my way to Ruckus to do some social media promo and also drop off the flyers for the Creators Lab networking event. Then, y'all know I'm on the go. Today is Sunday. I'm going to head to New Orleans. I told you guys about an event that I wanted to go to, so we're going to head there right after. What else we got to do today? I just be on the move, y'all. Yesterday, I took JJ to this little crawfish festival thing, but it wasn't really like a festival. It was like outside of a gas station, and I ain't see no crawfish. So I was mad about it and I left. But yeah, JJ went to his friend's house. He was like, bye, Mom. I'll see you in 2 days. And I'm like, okay, cool. So... yeah, I got some free time to do some of those things. I definitely want to start promoting the networking event. I want to say, since I've been out and about, since I have been posting on TikTok and Instagram, and it's on Eventbrite, so anybody that's interested in, you know, a networking event or anything like that, they can just find it on Eventbrite. But so far, we got about 13 people that signed up already. So, yeah, between... going to Ruckus, getting some content, going to New Orleans, and just using social media, passing out flyers, talking to people, introducing myself, all of the things. That is going to ensure that people actually know about the event, but that they come as well. So, we're out and about, we're networking, we're doing the things, okay? We living in pursuit, okay? So, yeah, let's go.
Hey, girl.
Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you today?
Do you remember me?
I do the event.
Yeah?
What you got going on today?
I'm just doing some promo videos.
I got you.
I need to promote it some more. I got like 15 people already signed up.
Nice, hell yeah.
And that's without the flyers and stuff. So I put some right there. I'm gonna just keep doing the social media thing. Have the people come, you know? Yep. Look, I got them to come. I got them to sponsor this event. So, look, we need the wings. We need them wings. I want like just different people to come too. I'm just reaching out to like different sponsors, you know, getting the people involved. So yeah, y'all, we have accomplished what we needed to accomplish. It's a little dim outside. It's a little cloudy outside. I don't know if it's about to rain or not, but look, we gotta go. I am going to wrap up. As you can see, I'm filming. But yeah, we're about to wrap up here and head to New Orleans. The event doesn't start till about 6:30 or so. It's about 4:18 right now. I'm gonna get on the road at 4:30 just so I can get there, get seated, get situated, all of the things. I think I'm gonna grab me a matcha before I leave. Y'all know I'm addicted. I have an addiction. Y'all already know. Yeah, I'm gonna head there in a few. So let's go.
Goals, I guess, for it. And I think ultimately we just keep landing back to it just needs to happen, regardless if we figure out if what we record from it gets seen or the audio gets heard. It's just always a good time to just connect and engage or just hear your own voice speak around other creators and kind of, I think there's a lot of the longest of value that comes from us gathering in these ways. But just in terms of housekeeping, there's mics around. We prefer to speak in the mics so we get out here. I got sound effects and music and things and questions, but I'm not. The goal is that we get to the point where we're just talking to each other and I'm not like interviewing. But before we do that, what's up, Polo? I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play the poem to start us off by our good brother Nick Richard, who is a new father. That's beautiful. We probably won't see him for a bit, but I'm gonna play the poem that he wrote for this occasion.
Right or ancestral claim, you are a product of this land that has fed the world through time. The river knows your face, the live oak calls your name. It is a privilege to be rooted in these grounds where drums still echo and horns still sound. From Congo Square to Times Square, you have already been crowned. Everybody wants to come to the city and see. Ain't I pretty? Ain't it in me? Can I sing? Watch me dance from Holly Grove to the Grammys. New Orleans is the world's largest stage, and we are the local talent. Always the feature, the sample, the hook, the headline on the front page.
Powerful. Shout out to our brother Nick.
As a therapist, for me, I'm a full creative. Like, I love performing, I love speaking, I love talking. Anytime you give me a stage or a camera, I'm good, right? But also, in my 9 to 5, I feel like I have to be normal, right? You know, most people can probably relate to that. Going to a job, blah, 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 but you don't feel normal, you don't feel regular. But this is what I would say, in my humble opinion. You're not normal. Because what is normal, right? We define normal in a specific way, but really that's a word that should not and does not exist in our vocabulary as artists. And so what I would say to that is always be yourself. Like, never dim your light for anybody. Like, show up 100% as yourself. If you're loud, be loud. You know, if you're creative, be creative. And most times it's the people who you're closest to, like your family, like treating you like you real regular. And that doesn't mean that you can't be humble. That's not what I'm saying. You know, we still want to be humble. We still want to be respectful. But at the same time, we want to show up as us. We don't want to dim our light, and we want to let the world know that we're here.
What was the question? How would you synthesize that to something small? Like, I'm gonna just stay with these 2 points right quick.
They're basically, like, you know, we're all trying to put ourselves out there and kick that door down, and like, you know, we give, like, we're creatives, and we're not the regular run-of-the-mill. I'm just gonna go to work, and like, you have something special that you do, whether you sing, rap, paint, or whatever, and people try to dim your light, like, and they really, you know, because they've been next to these people your whole life. You grew up with these people, and they're just like, oh, that's just me. Like, that's, yeah, he draw. Like, you know, he always doing that. But that's not normal. Like, you really doing some dope ass shit, and people really out here acting like that's normal. That's not normal.
It's because they can't.
So let's stay with this for a couple minutes. So I saw Cole had his hand up. I saw Kevin say something. Go ahead. Who wants to jump that?
Not like I'm sorry if I need to speak to the mic. Like that's one of the reasons I realized that when people try to play you small or sunny or whatever like that, again, it's because they can't do it. Like me and Gibbs just talked about this earlier. We got it. I got to you, my brother. I go, get me out. All right. Like, but again, like niggas can't do what you do, so they try to sun it. And if you gave them whatever your craft is to recreate it, they would either do a horrible job out of ego to try to do it, or they'll back up off. And like, you know, when you dealing with a bully.
In New Orleans, everything is so musical. We got a gumbo. So I just did some music for Juvenile on his new album, but I knew that I wouldn't perform it in my show.
Wait, I got a question about that though, because you sent me that song, and on Juvie track, you're not on there. Don't say
they messed up a bunch of.
Okay, all right. I'm about to say, I'm like, dang, son. They got the record called Fuego. I know you did a few on there, but that record Fuego is hot.
Right, I did one called Reunion.
Literally.
Birdman talking.
Yeah, I saw that one too. Yeah.
And I wouldn't do that at my show, but it lives in me. The music I created, so I can stand on it because I created it. But it wasn't for me to perform. But just because I have it in me doesn't mean that somebody else can benefit and maybe be something for them. So anything I do, I try to stand. Like I'm proud to be on the album. I'm proud that Juvenile chose the track, and it's all art to me. It's just that I couldn't paint that picture for myself, but I can give it to him because it fits him better than it does me. So.
Is there a different way you approach the distance? Do you prefer that distance? Does it not feel like you're an artist if it's not you in front on the mic?
I didn't expect to talk, so...
You were talking, sir.
Well, now I'm talking. I feel like the way that I perceive the stuff that I make, I always feel like it's personal, even if it's, you know, a hook for somebody else or, you know, a lot of my friends in comedy or film and TV. So anything that I make, I feel like it's personal to me and I have a sense of pride in it. I feel like in the sense of like distancing myself, like from my works, like you said, let it stand on its own and like be appreciated for the work it is without necessarily having to self-promote or have it benefit from the identity of my brand. You want that to succeed, but most of the time it doesn't, just because, you know, I think art and perspective and anything that you like value, you kind of have to be the motor, the engine behind it. Like, whether it's good or bad or something that people agree with or not, like you kind of have to be the person that puts it in front of people. So I have distanced myself from works in the sense of like, I just expect it to be appreciated and circulated. And then when it's not, then I have to like play catch up to like get it to where it's supposed to be seen.
I think that goes back to what you said, Cole and Scotty, like putting yourself with the work is the way to get the work. Right. Like Troy, if it doesn't say Trombone Shorty on it and you worked on it, it doesn't go as far as if it does. Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
So I think there's something to be said about, and I think the other side of that too, in my opinion, once again, is that all of us as artists, people are trying to support you. The work you create is the byproduct, yes, but it's because we support you. We support Scotty, so what Scotty creates, we want to show up for that. So if we don't know you created, then yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a distance between us showing up. Because ultimately what we tell the young artists here is like, yeah, like you said, Frank, there's tons of people out there doing the thing, but I'm showing up because I believe in you as a person, what you bring to this conversation, what your authentic version is as relates to New Orleans showing up for you. You know? Yes. We showing up for you And I think that's an interesting way to think about your point.
Alright, can we start with the music? That's a good thing.
I don't know, there's so many options. It's just
no music, that's the option. Alright, 3, 2, 1.
Thank y'all so much. Appreciate y'all coming through.
What is up, y'all? So I just left the event. It was really cool, really nice experience. But it's 9:44 at night. I am on my way back home. I do need to stop and get some gas, but I'm also hungry. Oh my God, my head is hurting because I'm sitting up here hungry. But yeah, overall, great event. I just loved how, you know, artists were given like this space to, you know, just talk and network and all of the things. I really just appreciated, you know, being in a space filled with other creatives and, you know, people like that. I think there was like one other person from Baton Rouge, but yeah, y'all, that's all I got for y'all in this vlog. I didn't want to wait till I got home or the next day to end the vlog off here. There's literally a train in front of me, which is why I got the camera out. But yeah, the vlog ends here. I love you guys. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for just following me, okay? Following me along this journey and just coming along to all of these different places and going on my little adventures and my excursions and things like that. I do have a trip planned coming up in April that I'm gonna take you guys along with me. We are getting out of Louisiana. Okay, I'm going to Indianapolis to present a session at the Employ Indie Career Advisory Summit. So they picked me to be one of their speakers and facilitators of a session. So I'm going out there April 22nd, and I'm going to take you guys with me. So that should be really, really cool. But yeah, also have another conference, another trip that we're going to take in May. And also another trip we're going to take in August. May, we're going to Phoenix, Arizona. And then August, we're going to Atlanta. So, look, we out and about. Okay, we living in pursuit for real. All right, so if you ain't subscribed, look, go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and like this video, share it, save it. If you are an aspiring entrepreneur and you have found my vlogs to be helpful or inspiring, encouraging in any way, go ahead and save me to your playlist. Because look, the way we about to be out here living in pursuit, look, stick along for the journey. I love you guys, and I will talk to y'all in my next video. Bye.